What's up, YouTube? It's been a little bit. I took a holiday hiatus. I got a couple lists coming your way over the next few days. This is my first one. It is my most anticipated movies of 2026. Let me know how excited you are on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the shittiest, 10 being the most excited. How you are on maybe some of these movies in the comments below. I'd be really curious. Now, this list is not in any certain type of order, except for kind of chronologically, just because that's the way I kind of looked the movies up and saw the ones that look like they would interest me the most. But they're not by any means, and the last movie is the one I'm most anticipating. In fact, I think that one's pretty dead center. So let's get going with the one that's coming out the soonest, and I'm going to go see tonight. This one's 28 years later, The Bone Temple. This movie's going to star Ralph Fiennes, I believe, as like more of the main character, and I don't know how much it's going to pick up right off where the 28 years later movie ended, and I'm really excited to see where this next 28 franchise movie goes. So I thought the kid that played Jimmy in the last movie was amazing. Ralph Fiennes was amazing. I really don't know where they're going to go from here except for build off that really crazy ending of that film. I would say on this one, I'm probably hovering somewhere around the 8 range. Return to Silent Hill, which makes me feel like they're going to build upon the ones that came before. I don't even really remember the second movie that much, except for I came out of the theater thoroughly not impressed with it. So hopefully this movie's great. I think this one comes out later this week, so that'll probably be my second movie review of the year. Is it really going to be something that stands the test of time, hopefully? Because I really do believe the first movie did. I enjoy showing that movie to Silent Hill fans or just horror movie fans. It's got a, not like a guilty pleasure place in my heart, because each time I watch it, I'm like, this is not as bad of a movie as I feel like people made it out to be when it came out. Bride. Now, after that badass Frankenstein movie that came out last year on Netflix, I think that this one's going to be, spiritually tied to it, even though they're not related at all. But I saw the trailer for this movie about 1 million fucking times last year, and it kind of drilled it in my head. But I'm still really excited to see it. But I don't really know that much about it, and I don't think you're supposed to, because it seems like the trailer is just kind of geared around like, hey, here's a new take on the Bride of Frankenstein story and her origin and all that. But kind of excited about that. Project Hail Mary. From the guys that made The Martian. Just super stoked. Each trailer I've seen for this movie has made me that much more excited for it. It seems like whimsical meets Interstellar, but, instead of depressing space movie that's emotional, this looks like optimistic, maybe, space movie that's emotional against the impending apocalypse. Who knows? Again, the trailers don't tell you a whole lot other than like the outlining premise, and I like that, and I like Ryan Gosling, so I'm in. Mortal Kombat 2, man. I think this one got pushed into this year. It was supposed to come out last year. I really enjoyed the first Mortal Kombat movie of this new retelling more than I did the first two. I know that's sacrilege to people that really love the 1995 Mortal Kombat, which I do like also, but Annihilation was garbage, and I'm hoping that this is not the Annihilation to the Mortal Kombat of this first one. I'm hoping we get to see some actual Mortal Kombat tournaments in this. And I really liked Scorpion's origin story and all that stuff in the first movie. So very anxious to see what they're going to do in this one. I would say this is probably an optimistic 6 or 7 on my rating scale here. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, as a Star Wars fan, like a huge fan of Star Wars, this should be like a 10 on my most anticipated, if not my most anticipated movie of the year. I'm not a Kathleen Kennedy hater. I don't hate the sequel trilogy. It's got its ups and downs. I didn't like the way Palpatine and all that. The internet's done a great job of giving you plenty of that already. I'm not going to do more of it here. I was not that big of a fan of the Book of Boba Fett. Wasn't really that big of a fan of the last season of The Mandalorian. I really don't care about this movie. I'm going to go see it just to see if it's a cool spectacle, and maybe with my anticipation being so low and my expectations being even lower, maybe this movie will blow me away. We shall see. This is probably like a 3 on my scale of anticipation. However, my next movie on this list is highly anticipated for me, and that is Toy Story 5. Each one of these have been great. I don't see why Toy Story 5 would be any different from the ones that came before it. I think they do a great job of putting enough years between these movies to make you excited for them, and they're always original. I don't really want to spoil this that much other than what the teaser trailer does. New age technology versus old toy box toys. I really hope Pixar doesn't drop the ball on this one because I love this franchise. And then my next movie on the list is probably definitely my most anticipated movie of the year. The next Nolan movie, The Odyssey. I don't know anything about it except for the teaser trailers we've seen. Looks great. I'm excited. Really, really cool looking armor in the trailer. Really, really cool looking lighting in the trailer. It's a Nolan movie. I'm in. He really hasn't made anything I don't like. Totally 10 out of 10 on my scale of excitement. The new Spider-Man movie. Brand new day. Brand new Spider-Man movie. I don't even know what it's about. I have not done any research on it. I don't care. I like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, so let's fucking go. My 10th most anticipated movie on this list is probably my second most anticipated movie next year, and that is the Clayface movie. I am all in on this new Batman universe. I really, really enjoyed The Batman. I love the Penguin TV show. I'm just super stoked to see Clayface on the big screen. He was one of my favorite villains of the original animated series. Don't know what it's about. Don't know if they're going to go like the animated series storyline. Don't care. I'll be there. Excited. There's a Mortal Kombat movie in the beginning of the year, a Street Fighter movie towards the end of the year. What a great year for, reliving your childhood. Batman, Street Fighter, Toy Story. This is going to be a really, really fun year. Godzilla -0. I love the first one. I'm really glad there's a sequel. I have no idea what the hell they're going to do with it, but if it's anything like that one, I'm in. That was the best Godzilla movie ever made, which really wasn't that hard of a thing to pull off. I'm really hoping the sequel maintains and treads the same path. Violet Night is a Christmas movie. David Harbour is amazing. I'm sure it's just going to be another cheesy John Wick Christmas movie. Let's do it. Avengers Doomsday, the next Marvel spectacular with the return of Robert Downey Jr. and who the fuck knows what's going to happen on this movie. A lot of YouTube channels. Not this one and not this guy, but I will go watch it. And finally, the last movie on this list, and I was really hoping this would be a summer movie, but I guess it's getting out of the way of Nolan, and that is Dune Messiah. That's coming out supposedly at the end of this year, and I'm in, man. Both of those Dune movies were amazing. They looked cool. They're acted well. It's a very immersive universe. This doesn't seem like it's made for the kids as much as Star Wars is, so maybe I just need to grow up. Maybe you need to grow up. Maybe we all need to grow up. Why don't we grow up together and just rank our movies that we're excited for in the comments below, and let me know, what your favorite movie is that is coming out this year in your ranking numbers. I got some other movie reviews coming, so follow me if you want some more stitched up thoughts on some great or not so great plots, and let's do 2026. Please like and subscribe and all that other stuff. Later.